Hello? The original video was removed by YouTube, so I had to re-upload the video on another website. Please follow the link in the description.
Go! Hey, welcome again. Shivarajaya here from vitalcoaching.com. We're talking about chakras again, and the topic for this video is chakra activation techniques. Can you see that?
Ah, perfect.
Yeah? Okay. So, chakra activation techniques, we have techniques that I use to activate my chakras. I have probably like 12, 15, 20 of them, and probably many more. So I'm just going to give you an overview about what you can use in terms of techniques, and then we will go through each chakra with the very, very specific techniques that you can use for these specific chakras. But first I want to give you an overview so that you realize that there are lots of techniques that you can use to activate those specific chakras. And the first technique that you have is using the name of the chakra. Here you have a list of words. We will come to that again in a later video, but it goes Sahasrara, Ajna, Vishuddha, Anahata, Manipura, Svadhisthana, Muladhara. Each word represents one of the chakras. So that's one way of invoking the chakras. Then you have attention. For instance, if I want to activate my third eye, I can focus on my third eye. Breathe through that area, really give the attention to that area. So attention. And you have sound. For instance, you can use a fork tuner. What do you call that? Fork, yeah. And you put it on your third eye, and it's going to activate really that area. So using sound is a very powerful way of activating that. Then you have colors, right? Each color has a different. Each chakra has a different color, and you can also use the kind of symbol that I'm using, like I'm putting some red dots on my chakras. This activates the chakras. You can massage your chakras. For instance, you can go on the heart and pressure, make some dots, or do some tapping on it. So those are physical touch techniques. Then you have substances that you can use, like for instance, you can use some oils that you are going to put on your chakra and then gently massage. So there is some substance that really goes into this area. Then I use also what I call activation codes. So those are other Sanskrit words that have certain qualities that are going to refer a little bit more to that chakra. For instance, if an activation code for the crown chakra would be the word Dharimana, which means authority. Don't worry about it now, we will come back to it later. But it means that certain code words or certain qualities are going to activate certain chakras more than others. Then you have the symbols. For instance, in the back there, you see that there is this beautiful mandala with this guy meditating. Each chakra has a different symbol. Then you have the possibility of creating an energy exchange also with another person. And for instance, if you go to New Zealand, you will see that the Maoris, the natives there, are greeting each other by putting their third eye against each other. So they breathe and they circulate energy by doing that. There is, there are also the mudras or postures that you can use. For instance, if I go like that, this is really an activation technique for my heart. And this is going to really trigger a whole flow of openness in the heart area. And then you have also bijas. So bijas are like syllables in Sanskrit or letters, and you can use those syllables to activate the chakras as well. And then there is action that you can take. Like for instance, you can perform really compassionate action and help a child or an elderly, and by doing that you are also activating the heart, the compassion chakra. You're activating the love. So there is a lot to say and to do around these chakras with that has to do with use of them with awareness and consciousness. It's such a big mystery, and we are just, maybe in the beginning of our evolution as a human race, where we are starting to tap really into our energy systems from a more conscious place. And Yeah, there is much more to say, but I'll stop for now. We are going to dive now into the first practice, which will be with third eye activation. Have fun. I'll see you soon again. Bye-bye.